Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about Progenity. You guys voted and you guys said that Progenity and bbig should have separate videos, so I'm going to be giving you guys both of these, and that makes complete sense because my video yesterday was about 24 minutes long, and if you're not invested in both of these stocks, obviously you don't care about each one. So having separate videos can definitely help us out in that department, and you guys can choose which one you're invested in personally. Anyways, today we're going to be going over Progenity, but before we get into any of that, I wanted to give you guys an important huge channel update. You might have seen my Twitter post. You might have seen my community post here on YouTube. Memberships for Hootmoney are now live on YouTube. So you see I have those pre-market and market open live streams now at 9 a.m. each and every single day, which you should have post notifications on so you don't miss. Those are 100% free, but I'm also going to be doing market close live streams, as well as I believe I'm going to be uploading videos earlier on in the day. So I normally upload videos around 4 p.m., 5 p.m. through the latest at 8 p.m. usually, but I will be uploading videos to members earlier on in the day. The link to becoming a channel member is below in the description or right next to the subscribe button. You can press join channel so you can join the channel that way as well. And there's also going to be another tier. So in order to get access to the live streams and early uploads of my videos, you have to be a live owl, which is $5 a month. But there's also another tier that is $25 a month called the Nighthawk VIP tier, and that tier gives you access to Discord benefits. So there will be a VIP Discord chat with other Nighthawk members, as well as exclusive due diligence from myself. I post there before I post anywhere else on the internet. I'll also be giving trade alerts there, so the trade alerts should pay for the membership alone. And the Nighthawk VIP tier also has access to live streams and early uploads of videos as well. Everything else on the channel will remain the same. We'll still be giving you guys the updates at 4, 5, 6 p.m. in the afternoons, but I'm planning on adding more additional values for members of the channel. As you guys support me, I will make sure that this membership is 100% worth it for you. You can join using the link below in the description or the join button next to the subscribe button. And if you don't feel comfortable joining, liking the video is the #1 way to support me on this channel, and it always will be. So if you don't mind leaving that like on the video right now, it's highly appreciated. Anyways, check that out, but we can get right into the chart of Progenity. As you guys can see, we're still on this uptrend. We're using that 25 moving average as a nice support. I believe we got a nice dip down in pre-market below that 25 moving average simply because this 8K filing was released. We're going to get more into that in a second, but I don't think it is too bad. It could have been easily misinterpreted, that 8K. I'm sure a bunch of people misinterpreted it for a good reason, but once you dig into it and you read it, you realize it doesn't change anything about the stock. So the uptrend is definitely still intact. We're almost right on that 25 moving average right now, so let's hope that we keep the uptrend intact and we get a nice little bounce to about $4.40 in the rest of the day. This stock is volatile. If you don't have strong hands, you can't buy this. Even the uptrend, it's going up all the way to $5 a share, going down to about $3.50 or 60 cents at some points on its dips. But as you guys can see, it's still obeying this 25 moving average very strong. The volume today is not as high as it was yesterday, and again, the MACD is just looking awfully crazy. I mean, it's just weird. It goes from no volume to insane volume and just has a very choppy MACD, which gives me more reason to believe that something unnatural is going on in Progenity. And I don't think I need any additional reason to believe this, but this just pushes me over the edge and really gives me the confidence and conviction in this stock. Anyways, right here we can see Progenity is still the #1 short squeeze risk here on Fintel, so it likely has the highest possibility of a short squeeze. You can see it's on the threshold security list listed by that T right there, and you can see here is the 8K, which we're going to go over real quick. So we scroll down and we see it was on October 27th. On October October 27th, Progenity authorized the issuance of an aggregate 427,804 shares of common stock to certain investors in consideration for a waiver of certain contractual lockup provisions which Progenity agreed in connection with prior offerings. Right off the bat, you'll be like, oh, 427,000 shares of Delusion? That sucks. And I think that's what really made the market take a dip in pre-market today. But you read this further and then you see that this was initially filed with the SEC on July 30th, 2021, and it was effective as of August 6th, 2021. So this is old news. They're just filing it now. We also saw this news yesterday that they reduced outstanding debt by about $20 million through a private exchange of convertible senior notes due 2025. Again, this doesn't add to the float. So unless you plan on investing in Progenity until 2025, this news also doesn't affect you. So it's scary when you do see news. You see, oh, they're issuing shares. Oh, they're doing all this. Delusion, but they're not actually raising the float at all. So nothing has really changed about the stock or the short squeeze fundamentals of the stock. You're not being diluted. Anyways, we got another short squeeze signal from Ortex. As you guys can see, type 3 signal, which is the highest conviction signal, significance level of 94%, and this was issued to us today, and it's available in 15 days. So they're giving us another 2 weeks for the short squeeze to play out in Progenity, and they have a mean return of about 18% for this signal. Now, we also have the type 1 and type 2 signals, which have performed a bit better than the type 3. Those are available in 7 days. We also have these ones down here, also available in 7 days. So we have 4 outstanding short squeeze signals as well as one that was released today. Ortex is very, very confident in a short squeeze in Progenity. It's very, very apparent. They have 4 outstanding signals. They have a few that close, and they keep issuing new ones. We got a new signal today, a type 3 for 15 days left. So I think something is definitely going to happen very, very soon on Progenity, and my price target is easily over $10 a share. You can also see right here the short interest data. It is relatively the same, but you also see that the short interest has dropped. Well, if we scroll down, you guys can see that they released some new FINRA data. So this always happens when there's FINRA data because we get the actual short interest instead of what Ortex is reporting. So it's 100% normal for us to drop down to 56% after FINRA releases new numbers. This happens all the time on every short squeeze play, and it is definitely not something that you should worry about at all. If anything, it just shows you that more short interest is being hidden as more of these shares go on loan. So again, I always say this, the short interest is much likely a lot higher than 56 or 57% that Ortex is reporting. And with all that, you guys can see they took out another additional 4 million shares today, and we're up on the day. So the fact that they're taking out more shares to short an additional 4 million shares than were returned shows how bullish this is. I mean, it was an 11% increase in short interest, and the utilization is at 99.89%. So where they're getting these shares from, I don't know, but this always tends to happen. Even when utilization is at 100%, Ortex only really accounts for about 85% of prime brokers, so there's still that 15% that is hidden under the table that we don't see. So it's actually pretty normal for them to continue to take out shorts even when we have a 100% utilization. And also adding on to the point where I said 56 or 57%, it's much likely a lot higher, the short interest. That also goes for the days to cover. If the days to cover is sitting at 0.65, they're only taking into consideration this 27 million shares. And those are the shares that have been reported. The other shares that are being hidden, the put options, the deep in the money call options that are being shorted, those are not all being in consideration. Also, the numerous amount of failure to delivers not being taken into consideration here. This is a threshold security. That means there's tons and tons of naked shorting. On its way up, it has been naked shorted like crazy. So this 27 million, it's probably more like 75 million. I can't actually give you guys an estimate based off data because we don't have the data, but I do think it is definitely a lot higher than 56%. You can see that Fintel also has the borrow rate slowly increasing every day. There was actually a spike down today, so there must have been some excess of shares that were delivered today that just wasn't being accounted for in the Ortex data. Again, there's only 15% of prime brokers, Fintel actually uses less than Ortex to get their data. So at the end of the day, there's always going to be that 15 or more % of data that we're just not even getting on Ortex and Fintel. The combined short volume ratio is also insanely high. It's over 50% almost every single day. This is getting absolutely absurd, considering that this is a threshold security where they don't have any shares available to be shorted for the most part, and 50% of the volume is short volume. That's just ridiculous. Like, where are you getting these shares to short the stock? And once this thing squeezes, it's gonna end up pulling a support.com like short squeeze. It's gonna go through the absolute roof. I don't know how long it can last through the absolute roof, but it will go through the absolute roof. And I'm fairly confident, unless there's a black swan event or some weird news that changes the fundamentals of this short squeeze. Anyways, we have the options flow. We got 10,000 premium or more, ask side only. You guys know the drill. Again, let's just look through how bullish this is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Where are the bears? Where are the bears? I don't see a single one. Oh, we got a little bear over here just hiding in the corner. What are you doing? Look at everyone else. Everyone else who's betting big money is betting bullish, and you're betting bearish. What are you even doing? You've got an 11/19 expiration. You better go a little bit further out there, Mr. Progenity. That's a little weird, huh? If we look at the total aggregate flow, it is 97% call options from whales. We scroll down, they're all targeting the 11/19 expiration. Literally every single bet by whales is targeting that 11/19 expiration. So there will probably be a move by 11/19, and then there's likely going to be some share dilution afterwards. You can also see that the $7.5 strike price is now being targeted in great volume. That means that whales, people with a lot of money, are betting that this is over $7.50 by 11/19/2021. They're also targeting the 4.5 strike price as well. This is also currently out of the money. Guys, I see tremendous upside in Progenity. I cannot lie to you. You can also see right here, we got tremendous dark pool volume yesterday. And yesterday was definitely a weirdish day. In pre-market yesterday, Progenity hit $6 per share. I believe it topped out at around $6.15 for a split second. Not many people were able to catch that to sell the stock at $6.15. What happened there? I don't know. It was at 6 a.m. It was pretty suspicious. Considering it was at 6 a.m., I mean, most retail doesn't wake up until like 7 or 8 a.m. And then we get a huge spike. It was probably some type of short covering, and we'll be getting more updates on that tomorrow as long as we get the actual data. Anyways, that's about it for Progenity. I am extremely bullish on Progenity. You guys do not understand how bullish I am. This is one of my highest conviction trades right now. I think this thing can easily run over 100% from current price levels in the next month. So if you guys are really juiced on gains in the stock market and you don't want to wait 10 years to get the S&P 500 to double, then Progenity, you can probably get a double your money situation within a month. But at the same time, elevated risk. This thing was under $1 in price just about a month ago. So with that comes elevated risk. So you have to have elevated risk tolerance, higher risk, higher reward. That's how it works out. But I think the risk to reward is in your favor with Progenity. We got that other Ortex signal, and I'm just so excited, guys. I am so excited for Progenity. Anyways, that's about it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, please like the video, subscribe for more, and turn on those post notifications down below. Remember, we're now going live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every day that the market is open. So if you don't want to miss that, you got to have on those post notifications down below. Also, if you want to have access to my market close live streams as well as early access to the videos that I upload on my channel, so they'll come probably before 4 p.m. in most cases, check out the link below in the description or the join button next to the subscribe subscribe button down below to become a member of the channel. There's also that tier where you get my trade alerts and exclusive due diligence in the Discord channel down below as well. So click that link, first link in the description to join. Also, becoming a member of the channel will allow me to respond to all of your comments for channel members. So if you want me to respond to a comment that I can't get to because I get a lot of comments, then definitely become a channel member because that'll help out as well. Links are below, guys. I appreciate it all. I appreciate everything you do. And if you don't want to become a channel member, again, leaving a like is all you got to do. And I am perfectly happy with that. Anyways, that's about it. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will be seeing you guys next time. Peace.